Hello, my dear friends. Today I have a question for you. Is it really possible to eliminate Sanatan? While the term Sanatan has entered mainstream global discourse recently, its true depth remains widely misunderstood. The term is mostly used by Hindus, who are generally the ones referred to as Sanatanis. But does Sanatan actually exist as a formal religion? The contradiction is that if you look at the Indian mainland, there is no such official classification. For instance, when you are filling out a government job application, you will never see Sanatan listed in the religion column. Hinduism is what is written, yet millions of people fiercely say we are Sanatanis. So, what actually is it? Without going too deep into complex theology, a quick internet search will show you the meaning of it as eternal or timeless. And if something is referred to as eternal and timeless, can it really be eliminated? I ask this because recently some people have expressed a dream to do exactly that. Let us forget about religion for a moment. Sanatan is something fundamentally natural. Sanatan means living in complete harmony with nature. In ancient India, people lived by utilizing natural resources without harming the environment. This was a time before anyone even knew what formal religion was. The history of this lifestyle is so old that no one today knows exactly how it began and when it began and who created it. In ancient India, there was no religion as such. Later on, faiths like Jainism, Buddhism were founded by great thinkers, but they originally existed under the same vast cultural umbrella. The ancient Indian ecosystem was built on diverse intellectual frameworks called Darshans or school of philosophy. This included Astika or orthodox traditions, but it also embraced schools like Charvak, which was entirely materialistic and atheistic. The beauty of this culture was that even those who questioned or rejected orthodox beliefs were part of the same intellectual journey. They were not outsiders, they were a vital part of the philosophy. Over time, these traditions faced decay. The Sanatan way of life was a fractured and distorted shape until Adi Guru Shankaracharya rebuilt its structure. Before this time, various fractions were using Dharma as a tool for their personal benefit. The biggest challenge with Hinduism is that it is so ancient that people have accumulated a massive amount of material over a long time, making it easy to manipulate things to suit their personal agendas. The version of the faith that Hindus widely practice today is largely the structured framework revitalized by Adi Guru Shankaracharya. He did not invent something new, he simply reframed the ancient timeless truth. In fact, it did not even have a formal name until people from outside came to India. When external groups identified themselves by their faith, the people of this subcontinent received the name as Hindus, and Hinduism became the umbrella term. Recently, we have seen political figures such as an MLA from Tamil Nadu calling for the eradication of Sanatana Dharma. But this stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of what the term actually signifies. Can you truly eliminate Sanatan? If Sanatan is nature itself, and a Sanatani is simply the one who worships Mother Earth, the wind, the sun, and water, can you destroy it? You cannot. Because nature always knows how to revive itself. And here is the most beautiful part. Just like Mother Earth, our own human body has the exact same capacity to revive itself. Ancient Indian philosophy calls this Yat Pinde Brahmande. What is in the universe is mirrored within the human body. Our bones are the earth, our blood is the water, and our digestion is the fire. When you get a cut, your body doesn't wait for permission. Its inner intelligence automatically heals the wound. The body follows the exact same eternal laws of balance. True health is simply living in a way that allows the internal Sanatan, the natural intelligence, to function without interference. People have been trying to eliminate Sanatan for over 800 years, yet they could not. In reality, those in India who demand the destruction of Sanatan are fighting their own heritage. Modern genetic science proves that all of us living in the Indian subcontinent share the same ancestral DNA. Political and religious shifts over the last few centuries do not change the biology. Some lines converted, while others remain Sanatanis, the so called Hindus. To those who attack it today, I only have one thing to say. It is completely fine that your religion changed over time, but stop abusing your forefathers, because somewhere in history they too lived by those exact Sanatan principles. And the conclusion is, I agree that bad practices have crept into Hinduism over time, largely because people manipulate traditions to run their personal agendas. However, the universe has given consciousness to every single one of us to discern right from wrong. Someone who actively uses this consciousness is a true Sanatani. Every major faith, whether Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, or Jainism, was founded by profound thinkers who reached a high state of awareness. However, over centuries, followers often replace their original consciousness with rigid dogma, blindly repeating rules instead of seeking experiential truth. This is where the true definition of Sanatan shines. It is not a closed book, a rigid identity, or a label on a government form. If a person, regardless of whether their name is Christopher, Ahmad, Rahul, lives in harmony with nature, uses their intellect to discern right from wrong, and seeks truth using their own awareness, they are embodying the spirit of Sanatan. A true Sanatani is one who awakens their own thought process and consciousness rather than blindly following a path without understanding. Thank you.